I'll be home early. Hey, glad you made it. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Of course, you know that means I'm gonna have to take someone off, pick them clean. I mean, I have to, that's my job, right? But it ain't gonna be you. Why don't we take off one of these fellas, huh? That's an idea. Let's make it someone who's getting paid for the trouble. Well, I gotta take someone. It ain't gonna be you. This is not just a matter of ethics, you understand. It's really more a question of possible parole violation. Besides, you and me, we're here for the fun, right? Come on. Full house tonight. There's a live one, huh? Hey, buddy. That's not the lady I saw you with last night, is it? Here's a seat. Kirk Pipkin, your 1967 Dodge Dart is parked illegally and is about to be towed.
I don't own a car. I don't even know how to drive.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, if you will, a liar, a thief, a braggart, a cheat, and a man I am proud to call my friend, Mr. Harry Anderson. Okay, you like the suit? Yeah. It was a surprise present from my wife. It was on the chair in the bedroom last night when I got home. Lovely. Warm you up with a card trick, darling. Take that deck of cards. Examine it. See that that is an absolutely ordinary, unprepared deck of cards, and take your time. Because we're going to do the trick with this deck. Pick a card, any card. Ha, 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 ha! You weren't expecting that, were you? No, sirree, Bob. Element of surprise. Woohoo. All right, you like cards. You like cards, you like cards. I got one, boy, I got one. I'll show you a card trick. Aha! Here's a card you don't play solitaire in a phone booth with, boy. You. If that is your real name. Think of a card, any card. Think of one, think of one. You got one? Whatever it is that's holding your ears apart, use it now. You got one? Is that it? No, ha, then it must have been one of these, huh? Ha, 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 ha. Boy. I feel good now. I don't think we're overdoing it. I will now eat a human being alive. Is there a volunteer? We'll save you for the encore, all right? I need some help. I need some help. Get her up here. Give her a big hand. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Higher. Higher. How you doing? What's your name?
Sandy.
Sandy, I'm Harry, but then aren't we all? Really, in a larger sense. Sandy.
Yes.
Sandy, you and I will perform an unnatural act. Keep it down. keep it down, kids. Is this your drink? What are you drinking?
Wine.
Wine, ooh, house wine, ooh. They sent a sample of that to the lab, and a note came back saying, your horse has diabetes. Ah. What's this? Diet Coke, okay. Big night out, huh? Okay, you and I will play do as I do. You do like I do, you do good. You don't do like I do, you ain't doing good. Oh, that's the only rule. That's it. You done this before, Sandy? You're a natural. You're a natural. You're born for it. That's a bonus point. You don't need that one. Assumed too much, didn't you, Sandy? Put your drink down. Thank you very much for this. Oh, I'm sorry. That was rude, wasn't it? I spit in her drink. Oh, can we buy her another drink and bill it to this clown, would you? I don't like the shirt. Sandy, we're gonna have to try something else. Hold out your fist. Which one's yours? Which? I got a hyena in heat out here. Which one's yours? Well, you're slower than most, but you got it. That's the main thing. Sandy, I hand you this sealed pack of Camel cigarettes. Don't let go, no matter what happens. Hold on to them, but don't screw around with them, because it could mean something later on. I wrote that part. We will do a money trick. Who's got money? They got money? You, give me a 5. Give me a 5. Come on, join in, have fun. And you, give me the 5 that you saved on that tie. Give me the 5. Come on, impress your bait here. Come on, give me a 5. You got a 5? Yeah. You got a 5? Hey, 5. Hey, 5. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, 5. Boy, that was easy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you for trusting me. Let's make note of the fact that I got the money after I gave Sandy here the Camel cigarettes. Thank you both for giving me the money. Where are you from? Come on, take half the 5, half the 5. Hold on to it. And you hold on to half your 5 and don't let go of these pieces, because if anything happens to these pieces, you could go to the bank. You could go to the bank and tell them what happened. Tell them that this guy, what you never met, said, give me a 5. And didn't say please or nothing. Just finished spitting in her drink. But you did it because there are cameras and it's exciting. And then he tore it up. Even better, go tell E.F. Hutton. They got time to listen now. Tell them. Wait a minute. Whoa, Sandy. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm getting a vibration. I'm getting a vibration from this man. You and I have never met, correct?
Correct.
Yet I sense, I sense your initials are PK, correct?
No.
Buddy, I got half your 5, right? So why don't you wake up and smell the toast burning, huh? Go easy on him. Your initials are PK, correct?
Okay.
Amazing. I am only a tool. It's a power we all have in us. I just happen to be a little more full of it. It's fun, huh, Sandy? Oh, I'm getting more. Your initials are PK. Your name is Walter Helmhurst. Is that it?
Right.
I'm on a roll. Ooh. I'm on a roll. That's why there's butter on my pants. Hey, you know, I did not go out looking for you guys. Your occupation, it's coming to me now. Your occupation. Your occupation is don't help. Dildo, no. No, that's your nickname. Wait a minute. Never mind. It don't matter, because we're doing a money trick. I have folded the money. I now take a cigarette lighter. What the hell was that? When did I buy plums? I didn't buy plums. That must be a roll of certs. Wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. A cigarette lighter. The money. La flame, la paupière. La flame should benaise la paupière, n'est-ce pas? But it shan't. Because of the special origami fold I have employed, I can pass the money harmlessly through the... You got a 20? I hardly ever fuck it up with a 20. 20? Never mind, because I am a trained professional. I have in my pocket a genuine Moroccan leather wallet made from a genuine Moroccan. And inside, oh gosh, oh geez, oh my. Boy, we sure weren't expecting that. Well, they don't seem to be exactly on your side, Walt. Guess it ain't your night, huh? Bet you feel like you got screwed, huh? You should, because you did, Laura. But not when I borrowed the money, no. When I gave Sandy here that sealed pack of camels, that is a sealed pack of camels, correct?
Correct.
Plastic intact, seal intact. All intact, nothing could get in, nothing could get out, correct?
Nope.
And you and I have never met before tonight, correct?
Correct.
And yet, you had those cigarettes all the while that I had the money, correct?
Correct.
And if a chicken and a half lays an egg and a half in a day and a half, then how long will it take a monkey with a wooden leg to kick all the seeds out of a dill pickle? You don't have any idea, do you? But it don't matter, because we're doing a money trick. Tear open that pack of camels. Boy, you could cut the tension with a knife now, couldn't you? Ooh, feel that. Go ahead, what's inside? Buried midst the cigarettes. 2 halves of 2 fives. Give me either half. I go over to Walt. Walt, take this half. Match it to the half that you are holding. Check the serial number in a loud voice. Is that the other half of your bill?
No.
You know, you are getting to be a real pain in the ass, Walt. But that don't matter. I give it to this guy. You take it. You take it. Match it up. Check the serial number. Hold it up for everyone to see. Is that the other half of your bill?
My goats are kidding.
Can we move to another seat?
Oh, I'll take care of this, honey.
Hey, I recognize you, don't I? You're a juggler.
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact,
Let me ask you something. Do you mind?
well,
What I mean to ask you is, you mind? Well, what I wanted to ask you was this. You suppose that a guy could hit that cigarette into the air, flip it 4.5 times, and then catch it in his lips without touching it again with his hands?
what?
What I'm asking you is, do you think a person could flip that cigarette 4.5 times and catch it in their lips?
No.
No? That's funny, because I can do that.
Nah, you can't do that.
You calling me a liar?
No. But you can't do that.
You want to bet?
What?
You want to bet I can't flip that cigarette 4.5 times, catch it in my lips?
No, I don't want to bet.
Buddy, I don't want your money. I'm just trying to save a little face. How about we make it a token bet, okay? A nickel.
Okay, sure. I'll bet you a nickel.
All right, a nickel says I can flip the cigarette 4.5 times, catch it in my lips. Here we go. The big flip. I guess it ain't my day, huh? You win. Sure beats a thanks for not smoking sign, doesn't it? This is fun, ain't it, Sandy? You ever have this much fun without having to take a shower after? Never have it. But we can't leave it like this, because we can't leave them with torn money. That would be a federal offense, be a venal sin, maybe. So you get those pieces, and I'll get these. This is what I love about this country. I took their money. I didn't have to say please or nothing. I just finished fitting in her drink. But they gave me the money. I tore it up. I burned it up. I fucked it up real good. I called him a dildo. I ignored him completely. Then I got the money back. Then I gave it to them, and then for no apparent reason, they gave it back to me. I love this country. Sandy, take the pieces. Square them up. Tear them in half. Go ahead. It's fun. Try it at home. That's it. And now, count them up. Make sure you have 6 separate pieces of $5 bill that are not attached in any way.
8 pieces.
Huh?
8.
She fucked it up this time, guy. You saw me. I tried to stop her. Never mind. Hand me the scraps. Watch. 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 Oh! Boy, we sure weren't expecting that. Here it is, folks. Watch the scraps. Here it is. The trick that made Ray Charles blind. Right here, folks. No, he is. He is. He is, too. He is. I think Stevie puts it on, but Ray is. Watch the scraps. Once. Twice. Watch so close here, Sandy. Over. Under. Look at that. A $10 bill. Clean as a whistle. Thank you. Thank you. It's nothing, really. Thank you. Thank you both very much. Thanks for helping me out.
So, you got any more little stunts?
Excuse me, darling. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Here. I will bet you a dime that I can drink that drink without touching my hat.
Without touching your hat?
Right. One dime says I can drink the drink without touching the hat.
Okay, I'll bet you a dime.
Okay. Here goes. That's it.
Huh?
It's gone.
Nah.
Check. I didn't touch the hat, did I?
Hey, wait a minute. Bartender, give me another drink. Okay, all right. I'll bet you I can drink that drink without touching the hat.
No.
Yeah, I'll bet you a quarter.
Quarter? Oh, laying out the big money, huh? Okay.
All right. It's gone.
No.
Check.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow. I'm 35 cents ahead.
That'll be $5 for 2 drinks.
I'm cleaning up here.
Thanks for helping. Oh, I'm sorry, that ain't right. Sandy, you take those pieces. I'll take, well, let's get rid of this. State of the art, my ass. I'll take the wallet. Ah! It's okay now. Okay. Sandy, slip the scraps into the wallet. And that's all what we got in there at present, correct?
Correct.
I close the wallet. You hold on one hand at each end. Don't let go no matter what happens, because things get kind of exciting now. Yeah, you get your whole $8 worth right now. 10? Well, there's more stuff after this. Aha. A regulation pair of Smith & Wesson handcuffs on loan from Bernie's Love Emporium, where quality is not just a word, it's a noun. Sandy, what's your best time in escaping from a regulation pair of Smith & Wesson handcuffs?
Oh,
You ever done
a
this?
couple of days. No.
You've never done this? You volunteered for this trick, and you've never even done, anything to get up and show off a snappy spring ensemble. Is that the idea? Doesn't bother me. I'm a trained professional. When I was a kid, my mom used to say, never take candy from a stranger unless he offers you a ride. I've been around the block a couple of times, I don't mind telling you. All right, firmly bound. Sandy, hold on to the wallet. Don't let go. Hold out. Yeah, that's it. Hold it out. Hold it out. Come on over here. More scent. Did you let go? No? Well, don't. This could be a trick. It's an illusion, see? It looks like we're linked together, but we couldn't be, so we ain't. So what it is you stick your head through here. Come on. Come on, we've been through a lot. Come on. Come on, come on. Now, don't panic, Sandy. And don't let go. And kids, don't try this at home. Vanderbilt, huh? Very nice. Sandy, don't let go. Don't let go. What you do is you just step back through my arms. There you go. See? Boy, it's getting spooky now, isn't it? Hold on. I know what I'm doing. Not exactly sure why I'm doing it. I got a job. Hold on. Sure. Yeah, you can laugh. Hope your kids have buck teeth. All right, no one moves, no one gets hurt. Let's review. Okay, it wasn't much of a handcuff trick, but that don't matter, because we're doing... You've seen this before, huh? Sandy, what did you have in that wallet when I gave it to you?
2 halves of a 10.
2 halves of a 10. Did that wallet ever leave your hands?
No.
Did your fingers ever leave your hands?
No.
Is there any way that I could have exchanged what was in that wallet?
No.
Sandy, open that wallet. What's inside now?
2
$5 bills. You give one to him, and I'll give the other one over here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Give me the wallet, and give her a hand, a big hand. You're great. Bye, Sandy. Bye.
So, you got any more little stunts, bub?
Bub?
Well, yeah. As a matter of fact, I do.
Long ago in the wilderness lived a man whose journey was endless. The wanderer came upon a village in Mexico. His vision was blurred, he couldn't see quite which way to go. The blaze of the sun in the cloudless keep, through shadows on men under brim's asleep. The wanderer drank, then rested under a shady tree. All eyes upon him. Who could this golden-haired stranger be? The children came and gathered close, watching his every move. He began to play on a little bamboo piccolo, insect and bird songs, calls of the wild. And the children saw many little creatures, tiny things flocking around, entranced by the sound of the music. He then made the creatures disappear. The people stood back in sudden fear. A saint or a magician, who was he and from where? Strolling, the wanderer passed along the alleys and peeling walls. A crowd followed him, bewildered, found by the market stalls. He came to a place where a beggar sat, with his wooden bowl on a threadbare mat. The wanderer gave his piccolo to the beggar, and he spoke in a tongue that no one knew or could understand. The beggar blew upon the flute, then he smiled like a child. Come days in the village, and the people called him Strange One. With golden hair, the strange one care for all men. And soon they were showing with a yes and with a knowing a change very small to each other, something like his way. Then the carnival came, and the colors like flame in the purple night sky. And there was dancing and song, candles moving along, and he watched them go by. Then the beggar man's flute led the band on its route by the small village square. And with the coming of dawning, with no one to see, yes, the wanderer went silently. La 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 la. And with the coming of dawning, with no one to see, yes, the wanderer went silently.
Let's talk geek. Let's not chant geek, let's talk geek. You all know what a geek is? I guess you do. A geek, when I talk geek here, I'm not talking about the pencil neck in school who never got dates. I mean, a geek is a guy who used to work in a circus sideshow. There's a poster of a wild man of Borneo there. Is he man or is he beast? Well, what he was a man dressed up as a beast. That's what a geek is. They would do strange stunts in a sideshow. They would bite the heads off living chickens, you know. They would take like a live rat or a snake. They would hold it by its tail, and then they'd swallow it. And then they'd wait, and then they'd bring it back out. And it would still be living, sort of, you know. Well, it wouldn't be fuzzy anymore, but... Or they would take like a six-penny nail and pound it up one nostril with the heel of their shoe. Or they ate ground glass. They drank kerosene. You know, they were party kind of guys, you know. I'm going to show you a geek trick. It is called the needle through the arm. This is a different kind of trick. The needle through the arm is a geek trick. It's not like where you put the girl in the box and then you cut the box in half. Because when you see that trick, you know that it couldn't really be happening. But when you see the needle through the arm, you know that it could really be happening, and that's what makes it different. It could be happening. It ain't, but it could. It's an illusion. It's a trick. It's like economic recovery, you know? It could be happening, but it ain't. Okay. The needle through the arm. Now, we're going to take it in phases. Phase 1, the cleansing of the arm. I clean my arm. This spit is good for this. It is. Are there any doctors or nurses here? Am I right? If you cut yourself, spit is good, isn't it? That's what I read, because it gets in the germ's eyeballs. Right? And they can't see where they're going, right? And then they lunge at each other, right? That's how I read it in a book. This lady here would just get a look at my arm and assure the audience that I didn't put any phony skin or makeup or glue on my arm. Speak up, is it okay?
It's okay.
Okay, all right. I want you, if you're going to be talking about this over your cornflakes in the morning, I want to give you some shortcuts, all right? Phase 2 completed. We will now swing deftly into phase 3, the needle through the arm. In phase 3, I take this very large and very sharp hat pin, and I shove it through my arm. Okay, the needle through the arm.
Can't you stick it somewhere else?
Don't ask a question you don't really want to hear the answer to. All right, the needle through the arm. A bunch of namby-pambies, come on. But the needle is not actually going through my arm. No, see, what I did was I created an illusion. The illusion of the needle going through... It's a concept thing, see? It would be like if your cat had kittens in the oven, you wouldn't call them biscuits, right? Hey, wait a minute. Maybe if you see it actually happening. Yeah, see that? Would you like me to play Melancholy Baby? Am I missing the entertainment potential of this thing, or what? Tell you what, look at this. Darling, you examine my arm. I want you to reach out. Just pull that needle out of my arm. It won't hurt me. It won't hurt me. Go ahead, just reach out. Gotcha, didn't I? Go ahead, just reach in, pull it out. Come on. Okay, start again. Come on. Now, hold on. One thing I promise you at the start is that this is a trick. And so that you don't go off thinking that I'm just Tony Perkins in a painted tie here. Let me wipe the phony blood from my arm. You gotta look at my arm. Feel it. Assure the audience there is no puncture wound.
There's no puncture wound.
That's geek. So how you doing, guy?
What? Oh, fine. Just fine.
Say, you're not upset about that little fleecing you took back at the watering hole, are you?
Well, yeah.
That was just fun. Just a little game of hanky-poo, you know.
Yeah, right.
I think you're being too tough on yourself. I mean, you only made one mistake. You trusted me. No reason to kick yourself for that.
Well, mister, all I know is I'm nearly broke, and what I don't have, you do.
Nearly broke?
Down to my last 100.
Uh-huh. Say, why don't you and I take a little walk and I'll tell you about life, huh?
A little walk? What's that gonna cost me?
Sidewalk is free, last I heard.
Well...
Come on, wear off a little shoe leather. It'll do you good.
Okay.
Come on. So didn't your mom ever tell you that the cow ain't supposed to bring the sauce to the barbecue?
No. My mom used to say, never leave home without clean underwear, because you might get hit by a truck.
I bet she did. So you just gotta learn to turn it around.
No, no more bets for me, mister. Your kind is just too clever for my blood.
Come on, big fella. I am just like you. I am a working stiff trying to keep ahead. There's nothing that I do that you couldn't do.
Really?
It's simple. It's like my daddy used to say. He said, son, you gotta get up pretty early in the morning. So why don't you go to bed now? What I'm trying to say is that there is no trick to shearing the sheep. You just play it against the wall, and you use his weightier half against him. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Well, it's like bowling. You set them up, and you knock them down.
So, you really think I could learn how to hustle?
Sure as my name is Walter Helmford. Hey, look at that. Whoa, that's a beauty, ain't it? A pretty little Sherlock knife.
Sherlock knife?
Yeah, it's a street fighting model. It's got a secret way of opening it. Keeps the other guy from turning it on you, you know? Here, take a look.
Well, so what's the trick? How do you open it?
Little gizmo there, you gotta push that and pull the blade at the same time.
Hey, that's a real nifty little thing.
Yeah, it is. In fact, you know, two clever guys could pull a neat little hustle with a prop like this.
Really? How's that?
Well... bingo. How do you feel about getting your first lesson in easy money, friend?
What?
See that guy over there?
Yeah?
That's what they call a fish ready for the fry, you know what I mean?
You mean we're gonna rip that guy off?
Let's just say we're gonna give him a lesson in life with the big boys, huh? What do you say?
Well, gee, sure.
It's my man. You sure you can open the knife?
Sure can.
Okay, you stay here and try to act not too intelligent. Need rehearsal on that?
Nah, I got it.
Right. Stay cool. Say, what a lovely knife. Excuse me, sir, does this belong to you?
No, sir, it does not.
Look at that blade. Fine craftsmanship. Must be very valuable. Wish I could figure out who owned it.
Now, you know, I may have spoken in haste. That does look vaguely familiar. Do you mind if I peruse it a little closer?
Be my guest.
Well, thank you. Yes, I recall... Well, how in tarnation do you open the little thing, anyway?
Well, it's just a knife. Look at that blade. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yes, may I again?
Oh, sure.
Yes, I seem to recall... That is strange. I can't seem to open it.
Perhaps the sun and the spirits have gotten to the old gentleman a bit, huh?
I beg your pardon, sir.
Well, I'm just suggesting that maybe you're a little worn out.
Sir, I'm not appreciating your inferences. I can assure you that I am as alert and as capable as your own self. The problem is obviously with the knife.
No problem with the knife. You sure I can't get your grandchildren or your nurse to take you home?
I beg your pardon. Now, you would not be trying to insult me with a trick, would you, sir?
Well, excuse me, but I think this insult is mine, isn't it? I mean, I was just asking you if you own the knife. Your extraordinary inability to open it is really of no interest to me.
Extraordinary inability? Why, sir, if I were not a gentleman and you were not so, thin, I would demand you answer such careless talk. Give me the knife. If that settles it, you have toyed with my integrity enough, I demand satisfaction.
Listen, aren't you making a big deal out of nothing? It is just a knife. Look, anyone can open it. She could open it.
I doubt that, sir.
He could open it.
I seriously doubt that, sir.
Hell, even he could open it.
Now that I do not believe.
Well, I say he can.
You do.
Buddy, you want to come over here for a minute?
Sir, perhaps a small proposition could settle this matter the correct fashion.
Excuse me?
Perhaps you're willing to give your idle chatter some monetary support.
You talking a bet?
I am.
You're on.
Sorry to intrude upon you, friend, but we were wondering if you might help us settle a small dispute between the gentleman and I.
Well, sure. What can I do for y'all?
Here, take a look at this knife.
Uh-huh. So what?
Would you say that you could open the blade of that knife in,
20 seconds.
I suppose so.
No, hold on. You see, my friend here doesn't think that you can open it. In fact, he doesn't think it to the tune of, say, $103.
Now, why don't we add just a small refrain to that tune and make it, say, $200?
Well,
Oh, I suppose I could go in for 100?
Fine.
you're on. You got 20 seconds. Ready?
Go. 5, 10, 15. I do believe that's 20. I appreciate it, gentlemen, for proving my point. You have a fine day.
How could you blow that? Here's a button. You push the button and the blade opens. You push the goddamn button. Now we're both broke. I don't believe you.
I don't know. I guess I was nervous. Maybe I'm not cut out for this sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe not.
Listen, I'm real sorry.
Right. Let's split up before he sees us talking and realizes we were trying to rip him off, huh?
Oh, right. See you around.
Sure. Not too tough, huh?
Like money from home, buddy. You got my knife?
Yeah, you got my kick.
You bet. What a sap.
A national treasure. Whew. Is this styrofoam?
Get lost.
You know, I guess the question that I am most often asked is, how did I get started in this business? And when I'm asked that question, I always tell this story, and you can't believe it because it is a true story, but then I am a pathological liar. But not really. When I was a kid growing up in Queens, New York, we used to visit Manhattan on the weekends for shopping and such, and I always thought of Manhattan as a big city that somebody had built around a hat store. One particular hat store at the corner of Broadway and 32nd, JJ's, it's still there. I used to stand outside and stare in the window of that store for hours on end and dream about the Borsalinos and the Stetsons and the Christy fedoras while I was waiting for my folks to finish shoplifting at Macy's. Well, one Sunday out there on 32nd and Broadway, outside JJ's, I had myself a mystical experience. It really was the start of things for me, and I would like to share it with you. I was 6 years old. A fella came across the street with 2 cardboard boxes. He set them up as a table. The fellow was wearing a battered old fedora and a tie that looked like somebody at the carnival couldn't guess his weight, you know. He was like a genie. He caught my eye, and he caught my ear with his pearly ballyhoo that went, looky, 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 I got it here, and I'm going to show it to you now, the most amazing and amusing, educational and confusing feat of Hindu scapapathamy, that sort of thing. He said that he was going to show us cards that would walk and talk and jump through a hoop. He gathered a crowd. And when he had that crowd gathered, he played for them the monte, the three-card monte, the sidewalk shuffle, chase the ace, find the lady. Now, admittedly, the cards that he used were not this big. But I was younger then, and I want you to remember this as I do. There are many ways in which the monte may be played. The Asians have one version, the English have another. When I first saw it played, it was in the classic New World style. The fellow used a queen, a king, and an ace, a lady, a gent, and a spot. He showed these cards to his crowd, and then he shuffled them in this fashion. Well, if the hands were proportionate, this would be flashier. When he had shuffled, he tossed one card down upon his table, and then he invited his crowd to guess, nay, to bet hard cash as to which card he had tossed. Make a guess in your mind. Make a guess. Were you right? If you were, then you are ahead of the game, for as I say, the money goes to the tosser in the monte. It always has. In fact, I gave this game a lot of thought over the years since I saw it the first time. I wondered why in the world do the marks keep running to play a game they haven't beaten in 5,000 years? All I could conclude is that it's so damn simple, it's irresistible. It's just the lady, the gent, and the spot. Just 1, 2, 3, and a toss. And besides that, it isn't really the cards you're up against. It's the man who shuffles those pasteboards. He's the one you've got to keep your eye on. It is from him that you will either learn or lose, depending on how you see the situation out there under the noon sun, with a storefront behind and the cardboard table in front, with a don't walk sign to the left and a payphone to the right. Well, that fellow was a teacher to me on that Sunday. I watched him play game after game. I watched him gather crowd after crowd. I watched him toss card after card. I watched him take 5s and 10s and 20s and 50s and hallelujah C notes from those crowds. And I never once saw anyone get pissed. I saw many a man with empty wallet and open hand go up and thank him for the dandy time. He gathered together strangers. He played for them a game of hanky-poo. He took their money, and they went off happy. That, for me, was a religious experience. I saw my life's work cut out for me like a well-tailored suit. You know, I don't know much about this world, but most of what I do know, I learned from the fellow who tossed the lady, the gent, and the spot. He taught me that if you can't laugh at yourself, then you've never seen what you look like sleeping. He taught me that when you are betting on a sure thing, when it's money from home, when you are certain that you cannot lose because you have your ace planted firmly in the hole, that, friends, is the time that you want to save cab fare. Because the idea is to keep an open mind, but not so open that your brains fall out. He taught me, that fellow in the battered fedora, he taught me that respect is something that you give to get, and that trust is something that you have in yourself. But mainly, I guess I learned that you never eat at a place called Mom's, and you never play cards with a guy called Pops, and most importantly, that a fool and his money were lucky to get together.
No, just waiting for a cab. Hope he can break a 50.
A 50? Oh, I can take care of that. Let's see. Give me the 50.
Huh?
We got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boy, it's getting late, isn't it? What time is it?
Oh, it's about 11.
11. Ooh, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You know, you look young for your age. How old are you?
Oh, 31.
31, imagine that. 31, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. That is a good-looking jacket. What did you pay for that?
$55. It was on sale.
Wow, you're a smart shopper, aren't you? 55, 55, 56, 57. Wait a minute. 57, you only gave me 50. Are you trying to rip me off?
Oh, no, no, no.
Well, then give me $7 back.
Okay, okay, sure thing.
All right.
Hey, thanks for the change.
You bet. Hey, there's your cab. You better cop a heel, champ.
Thanks again for your help.
Anytime. You got yourself a live one.
I'll take him from here.
You got a light? Thanks. You know what it's like? It's like the guy who said, son, no matter where you travel, no matter how smart you get, remember this. Someday, somewhere, a fella's gonna come up to you with a brand new deck of cards, the seal of which ain't never been broke. And this guy's gonna offer to bet you that the Queen of Hearts will jump out of that deck and squirt apple cider in your ear. Well, son, do not bet with this man, because as sure as you do, you're gonna end up with an ear full of cider.
The wanderer drank, then rested under a shady tree. All eyes upon him. Who could this golden-haired stranger be? The children came and gathered close, watching his every move. La 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 la. And with the coming of dawning, with no one to see, yes, the